In the bustling streets of Mexico, there's a silent epidemic gripping the nation. It's not a virus or a crime wave, but rather an addiction that's claiming thousands of lives every year. Welcome to Mexico's deadly Coca-Cola addiction. Hola amigos! Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's been haunting Mexico for decades, the addiction to Coca-Cola. A lot of Mexicans love drinking Coca-Cola and other sweet drinks. Some people say it's because of the culture, while others think it's because clean drinking water is hard to find. This habit is a big reason why Mexico is facing a serious health crisis. Every year, Mexicans drink almost 500 cans of soda per person. That's a lot of sugar, and it's causing a lot of health problems. In fact, Mexico has the highest number of deaths in the world, around 24,000 each year, because people drink too much sugary soda. Coca-Cola, which owns more than 73% of the soft drink market in Mexico, plays a big part in this issue. It's clear that the company's products are having a negative impact on the health of many Mexicans. The country's love for sugary drinks, combined with issues getting clean water, is leading to a lot of health problems, including a high number of deaths from diabetes. The story of Coke in Mexico begins in the 1960s with Vicente Fox, who would later become the president of Mexico, starting his career as a delivery driver for Coca-Cola. This was a time when Coca-Cola was just another foreign soda trying to make its mark in Mexico. Fox's grassroots approach, driving around and personally delivering Coca-Cola to local businesses, laid the foundation for the brand's deep integration into Mexican life. He played a pivotal role in convincing local businesses to choose Coca-Cola over its competitors, notably Pepsi, through various incentives. By the early 1970s, Coca-Cola had begun to cement its presence in Mexico. This period saw the launch of an iconic international ad campaign that resonated deeply with the Mexican public. Additionally, Coca-Cola sponsorship of major international events hosted in Mexico, such as the Mexico City Olympics and the World Cup, further boosted its visibility and appeal. These strategic moves were not just about promoting a beverage, but embedding Coca-Cola within the cultural and social experiences of Mexicans. The 1970s also highlighted the intertwining of Coca-Cola with Mexican politics. An attempt by then-President Luis Echeverria to nationalize Coca-Cola and acquire its secret recipe underscores the political dimension of Coca-Cola's presence in Mexico. Although unsuccessful, this move illustrated the extent to which Coca-Cola had become a symbol of economic and cultural significance. Vicente Fox's career trajectory within Coca-Cola, rising to the president of Coca-Cola Mexico, and his subsequent shift to political life is a testament to the complex relationship between corporations and politics in Mexico. His presidency, which began in 2000, was marked by continued growth for Coca-Cola, partly fueled by the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA. NAFTA, which Mexico joined in 1994, significantly lowered trade barriers, making it cheaper and easier for Coca-Cola to operate in Mexico. This not only boosted Coca-Cola's market share, but also solidified its position as a dominant force in the Mexican beverage industry. Today, Mexicans consume more than 700 cups of Coca-Cola per year, nearly double the amount consumed by Americans. This staggering figure reflects Coca-Cola's deep integration into Mexican culture. From political campaigns to religious ceremonies and everyday social gatherings, Coca-Cola has become a ubiquitous presence. In the heart of Mexico, particularly in its southernmost and economically challenged state of Chiapas, the consumption of Coca-Cola reaches astonishing levels. Here, the average person drinks 821 liters of soda annually, equating to about 2.2 liters daily. This rate is 5 times higher than the national average, embedding Coca-Cola so deeply into daily life that children as young as 3 are regularly consuming it. Such high consumption rates have dire consequences for the community, leading to widespread issues with type 2 diabetes and tooth decay, affecting tens of thousands each year. Several factors contribute to Chiapas's unique status as the world's Coca-Cola capital. Firstly, the state's economic challenges and limited access to clean drinking water make affordable sugary drinks an appealing alternative. Coca-Cola's aggressive marketing and deep-rooted presence in local stores ensure its visibility and accessibility at nearly every turn. Furthermore, cultural practices in Chiapas have also embraced sugary sodas as part of social and religious ceremonies, further entrenching its consumption in the fabric of daily life. The situation is compounded by the broader context of dietary shifts across Mexico, where traditional diets rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are increasingly giving way to processed foods and sugary beverages. This transition, driven by urbanization, globalization, and changes in lifestyle, has far-reaching health implications, fueling not only diabetes, but also obesity and other chronic conditions. In the town of San Cristobal de las Casas and its surroundings, sugary drinks are often easier to come by than water. This situation has contributed to widespread health issues among the locals. The community points to the large Coca-Cola factory on the outskirts of San Cristobal as a significant factor in their water and health crises. The factory has the rights to draw over 300,000 gallons of water daily based on an agreement with the government that many believe unfairly benefits the company. This situation has led to a critical examination of the impact of such industries on public health and natural resources, reflecting a broader concern among the residents about their well-being and access to clean water. Many have called for the relocation of Coca-Cola plants, accusing local governments of prioritizing corporate profits over the well-being of the people. This critique highlights a deep-seated issue, the challenge of balancing economic interests with public health. Coca-Cola's integration into Mexican culture complicates efforts to mitigate its health impacts. The beverage is omnipresent, found at every social event, in every convenience store, and celebrated during festivals. It has even found a place in religious and indigenous practices as a form of remedy, illustrating the depth of its cultural entrenchment. This cultural adoption has made initiatives to curb soda consumption not just a matter of changing a commercial habit, but altering a deeply rooted ingrained social practice. The North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, has been a double-edged sword for Mexico. While it has facilitated economic growth and expanded markets, it has also led to an influx of American products, including sugary sodas like Coca-Cola. This influx has been linked to dietary changes that have adverse health outcomes. Coca-Cola's economic footprint in Mexico is significant, with the soda giant employing tens of thousands in its bottling operations and contributing substantially to the economy. This economic contribution makes the idea of reducing or removing Coca-Cola from the Mexican market not only unpopular among consumers, but also politically sensitive. Politicians face the dilemma of addressing public health concerns while avoiding the label of job killers. In 2014, Mexico implemented a pioneering public health policy, a sugar tax of 1 peso per liter on sugary drinks. This tax represents a tangible effort to curb soda consumption and address the obesity epidemic. Early results indicate that the tax has had a positive impact, slowing both obesity rates and soda consumption. However, these measures, while significant, are just the beginning of a long-term struggle against the soda endemic in Mexico. To truly address the issue, Mexico must embark on a comprehensive public health campaign. This campaign would need to encompass education, highlighting the health risks associated with excessive soda consumption, and promoting healthier lifestyle choices. Moreover, access to clean and affordable drinking water must be improved, especially in rural and impoverished areas where Coca-Cola often serves as a substitute for portable water. Policies beyond the sugar tax could include stricter regulations on advertising, particularly those targeting children, and the promotion of traditional Mexican diets, which are rich in nutrients and lower in sugar. The government could also incentivize the production and consumption of healthier food and beverage options, supporting local farmers and small businesses in the process. But until that happens, there seems to be no solution for this problem. It's clear that urgent action is needed to combat this health crisis. Together, we can raise awareness and drive positive change. So, what do you think of Mexico's deadly Coca-Cola addiction? Let us know in the comments. But that's all for today. See ya!